Hey guys! First thing I'd like to say is Happy New Year! We are in 2015. This is my first video of the new year. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and a good bringing in the new year. One of my goals is to get a lot more subscribers and a lot more views of my videos. Hopefully it'll work out that way. Y'all read the title of this video. If you didn't, you probably wouldn't have clicked on it. I don't even know how to start this right now. Okay, first of all, I was not gonna share this because, I don't know, I kind of find it a little bit embarrassing. Not to the point where like I'm like ashamed because I did it, but more of like, it's just not something that I do on the norm, if that makes sense. So I really wasn't gonna share it because it's kind of just like, wow. But I am gonna share it because I feel like this is kind of a thing that goes on every day, and I can help maybe my younger viewers out with this subject, because the younger you are, the less you know, the less wise you are. So if I can take what happened to me and help some of you guys out, then it's all worth it. So let me just get started now. A catfish is someone who is pretending to be someone that they're not. You all know what a catfish is. So it's been about, let's see, I've been single for 9 months now. I got on this website. I'm not gonna say what the name of the website is, but I started talking to this person. The pictures were really, really cute. We started like randomly talking, cause like you guys know that like I'm a Christian, so I kind of like to look for Christian men. Obviously that's something you want to do if you are a Christian. Or if you're not a Christian, you might want to go for someone who's also not a Christian. Anyway, well, I still don't know how to get started. Okay, so we started talking. I felt that we had a lot in common. Like, I can't really remember like everything, but we would be talking and I would ask him questions and his answer to the questions would be like really, really compatible to mine. So it's not like he was asking me questions and I'd answer him and he'd be like, me too, because I mean, I could see how that would kind of go together, but that's not the case. So that's why I was just like, oh my god. Long story short, this guy was Mr. Perfect. Like, that's just how it was. He was Mr. Perfect. I'm not even gonna try to deny that. Like, everything about him was just amazing. Normally, you can tell when someone is catfishing you, okay? For one, if their pictures look, if it's a picture of a guy and they are like really, really built, really, really muscular, have, like their pictures are like over filtered, like, usually you can just tell when they're fake, okay? I'll just put it like that. If their pictures look like they are just, I mean, extremely attractive and just have muscles everywhere and just all around sexy, then they're probably fake. Because usually people like that don't have, I don't want to say the need to get on like certain like dating websites, but that's usually the case. But this person that I was talking to, his pictures look normal. Like they look normal. Like they were selfies. They weren't like something that you'd find on Tumblr. Like they weren't like that at all. That's why I really didn't think anything of it until later. But anyway, back to where I was. We talked for like maybe 3 days. I'm telling you, we're dead set on like talking about possibly getting into a relationship, which I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I did that, but anyways. So what he was telling me was that he lived in Oregon, but he's from Alaska, but he was going to Oregon for college, and he had this really, really cool major and minor both, and I should have known then because, come on now. I'm usually pretty good at catching catfish, okay? Not that I like randomly go on sites like talking to people, but when I come across Instagrams, sometimes I can tell that they're just catfish, and that's not who they are. So what happened to lead me to think that he wasn't who he was saying he was he was being, he started asking me if I really wanted to, like, start something. So that kind of led to, like, a disagreement, kind of, and we didn't talk to each other for a few hours, which was not normal, because we kind of talked to each other, like, almost, like, 24/7 on Kick. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. He never gave me his phone number. He said that his phone texts slow, but that's what he told me. So we Kicked instead. Most of y'all know what Kick is, right? It's an app, and it's kind of like texting, but you don't have each other's number. So that's what he told me was the reason why he couldn't give me his number. So I was just like, okay, that's fine, which I don't know why no light bulbs were coming on or anything. There was red flags everywhere that I just ignored because I felt that this guy was really, really perfect. So what happened was, after we got into that disagreement, I don't know why, but something just clicked, and I decided to see if he was that actual guy in the picture. So I did, and there's a way that you can do that I will show you later on, but I checked and I found out that that picture is being used on a whole lot of Instagrams, Facebooks, everything. I was just, that like broke my heart in two, because I was just like, oh, this guy was so perfect. Why? What I did was I kicked him and I said, hey, could you tell me the real reason why you didn't want to text? And he's just like,
honestly, that's the truth. My phone text is really, really slow, so I can't text you.
I'm just like, okay, is there a way that you can prove to me that you were the guy in the picture? And he's like,
oh yes, I can totally prove it to you. I can totally prove it to you.
Come to find out, about, I guess, 10 minutes later, he deleted his Kick. I haven't talked to him since. Like, there's no, like, communication or anything. And that's what happened. Danny got catfished. So that's my story, and I'm super embarrassed about it because I do know better. At 22 years old, I know better than that, and I don't know why I didn't check to begin with, because he was lying the whole time. So he probably doesn't do anything he says he does. He's probably some crazy old cat guy living with his mom in her basement, drinking booze, and doesn't have a job. That is probably who I was talking to, and it's just like, what's wrong with you, Danny? Ladies and gents, let me just start by saying I don't think there's anything wrong with talking to someone online. There's plenty of pen pals, like there's nothing wrong with it. The only tips that I can give you guys is don't ever give out any personal information. You can tell them your name if you want to. Don't tell them your address. Don't ever give your phone number. Oh yeah, and how to check and see if their pictures are fake. I actually learned this on the show Catfish. First of all, you have to have a computer. You can't check on your phone. I had to learn that the hard way. Take your computer and you save their pictures to your desktop. And what you do is you get on Google, drag one of their pictures into the images bar, and then click it. Usually if that's a fake picture, then that actual person will come up. Like that kid whose picture this person was using, his name is Reed. I think that's his real name. Instagram popped up, his Facebook and all that. Everything that he has popped up because he's social media famous. So, and those are his pictures, so they popped up, and that let me know I was talking to a catfish. So that's how you make sure of that. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys is, if you're talking to someone online, just keep in mind that if it seems too good to be true, and if they seem too perfect, then they probably are. If something seems too good to be true, then it more than likely is, which is sad. But life is sad sometimes. Just be patient. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with online dating, but it really is better to just wait and meet someone in person, because you never know where you'll meet the person that God has for you. It could be at church, it could be at the supermarket, it could be at a garage sale, it could be your next door neighbor, unless you know, they're old and creepy and married already. That's about all I had to share with you guys. That's my story. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know that's a pretty common thing, is to talk to people online, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, dating websites, Facebook. I mean, there's catfish everywhere. So just be careful, be mindful, and just be patient. I don't know. I mean, that's all the advice that I can give you. That's about it, I think. If you want to know where I got my shirt, which I freaking love it, got it as a Christmas present actually, and it's super cute, super cute. I don't know where my sister got it, so if you guys want to know, then I'll ask her, I guess, if y'all want me to. Leave a comment down below if you have any video requests, because I'm telling you guys, my New Year's resolution is to get hype on YouTube again. I just want to be better at YouTube. Is that a crime? I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.